morning. It's Tuesday. Testimonial Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Is it possible? Yeah, I just want to know so I can have it. Hello, gorgeous. Double tap the screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. Oh, look at these curls. Hello, wonderful. Double tap the screen. Let me know you're in the building. Say hi, Jerusha. I speak back. We got till it's 11:17. We got to 12:17 to work it out. Let's work it out. So we're walking and talking. So we want to share the broadcast as always. Yes, share with your business bestie. I don't want to be the best kept secret. So let's share the broadcast. I'm sharing it with my communities as well. Why can't I turn off the radio? Double tap the screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat. We got some goals to complete on TT. Okay, we got some goals we need to complete on the TT as well. I am streaming in multiple places. As always, I strongly suggest you do the same. It's going to save you. I promise you, it's going to save you time. I am a professional time thief, so this is going to save you time. Cindy in the building. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, got to change my TT goals. Okay, let's do the pops first. Double tap the screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. If you are on the book, you can give me some stars. If you're on the book and you find this valuable. If you're on TT, you just double tap the screen. Carlita in the building. Hey, Carlita, how you doing? Pinup is in the building. How you doing, Pinup? How you doing? I'm just turning down the music just a smidgen. How you doing? Double tap the screen. Let me know if you have a business. I'd love to say hello. Let me know if you have a business. Okay, no, I want to share this to my group. Let me know if you have a business. Put the word business in the chat. Thank you so much. Good, thank you. You're welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Okay, if you're on TT, you got to get your daily heart me every time you come in the live. Make sure you get your daily heart me. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Miss Radiance is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Do you have a business? Let me know in the chat if you have a business. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be walking and talking. I am on the treadmill. I work out between this time, and I get to share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, everything you need to build a successful business. I am Jerusha, sales and marketing business coach and speaker. And so, so you always get nuggets when you come into my live. So make sure you follow if you're not following. If you like to learn, I like to teach. And so tag your business bestie right now. I did pin the goal. Thank you so much. So put business in the chat. We celebrate our business owners. My organization, someone friended me yesterday from your account. Oh, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yes, there's so many bogus accounts. It's unfortunate that TT really doesn't do much about it. So what I would say is report it first and then block that person. I'm not in crypto. It's unfortunate. It looks like my account. I have 45,000 followers. They probably have like 5. So it's not me at all. I know they have. I thought so. I reported and blocked. Okay, thank you. So you know what to do. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So thank you so much for doing that. But I'm not in crypto. I wouldn't tell you to get into crypto. It's not my account. It's probably 4 or 5 accounts with my name. And I tried to block them. I tried to report it. So yeah, thank you so much for telling me. So we'll know it's still happening, because they'll stop for a while and then they'll pick back up doing it again. So, and they requested money from one young lady that I know of. I'm sure it's a lot of people, but they requested money, and, she thought it was me. And I'm so grateful that she thought it was me, and she did send the funds. And so I felt badly about that. So I try my best when I'm live to say, hey, anything dealing with crypto is not me. Anything telling you to go to WhatsApp, it's not me. It's not me. So thank you so much for that. Yeah. So she did send the funds, and then she said, Jerusha, I sent you the money. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, you didn't send anything to me. So yes, just understand I wouldn't do that. I have systems in place. I have a funnel sales system, and you'll be able to tell when you go to my business page and my website. And so yeah, I wouldn't say send money. So I apologize to that young lady and to anybody that is happening to. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's crazy, right? She said, yeah, it happens all the time. I know it does. Somebody even has a bogus account on FB, but it is what it is. But we'll have a great lesson. We have a great lesson today. One thing I can tell you, you're going to learn today. We're going to learn today. Okay, I'm like Kevin Hart. You're going to learn today. Now, I don't know what that means. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Clarence. If you're not following or you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to share some actionable business tips. I'm going to tell you how to build your business in your communities and how you get buying customers in your communities. And so if you are not, yes, having a community of people purchasing, you're posting, then you could be doing this wrong. So we're going to talk about how to actually get people to buy. The goal is for you to have customers, clients, and make connections. Write that down. That is the goal. At least that's my goal. Is that your goal? Customers, clients, connections? Okay. You don't want just followers, do you? You just want just friends? I don't think you do. I think you want to build a business. I think you want to leverage and monetize social media. I think you want this to be purposeful. I think you want to get something out of it, correct? Yes. So we're not posting and praying and posting and ghosting. We want to post and profit. You can write that down. I'm open to home health care business. Is that a what one? Is that a good one? Yes, any business is a good one. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Any business is a good business. You should be putting all of your businesses, whatever business you have, a service, an opportunity, a product, you should be marketing on social media. Listen, I don't even understand. You have a brick and mortar, you need to market on social media. You have a service, you need to market on social media. It doesn't matter what it is. You have 4.8 billion people who open up the app every day. Every day. Can you imagine? Every day, new people are opening up the app, starting new accounts every day. So you want to market freely to all of these people. Thank you so much. Woo! Thank you for helping me achieve the goal. So I've achieved the first goal. Let's go, people. I achieved Bello in the building. I achieved the first goal on TT. Say, Coach Research, Coach Research, Coach Research. I achieved the first goal on TT, so I'm excited. So you got to set a new goal. So do me a favor, if you are in a business and you have other business partners, go ahead and tag them right now. As I reset a new goal, go ahead and tag them right now. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I want to make sure I shorten your learning curve. And so let's figure out where your community is, how to attract your community, your ideal clients, and let's make that money, honey. Let's do it. And so I'll be walking and talking. And so if you follow me, thank you so much for my daily heartbeat. Okay. If I walk at least 10 to 15,000 steps a day. Usually it's 20,000 steps. So I strongly suggest you get your workout on. You don't have to do a lot. 7,000 is the minimum that you want to do. So we do 10 to 15,000 steps as I teach you actionable business skills. We drink 1 liter of water or more. And then I take a pack of goodness that gives me energy, stamina, mental focus, clarity, a little bit more agility. I would love to have knees like Megan. Do not have those. Don't even have knees like Sierra. Okay. I got knees like Jerusha. But that's why I want to try to maintain health and wealth. And so you're going to get a great lesson today. So if you're not following or you're not subscribed, please take full advantage of that. Thank you so much. Oh, Miss Cindy in the building. Thank you so much, Miss Shay in the building. Tyrone in the building. Mr. T in the building. Good to see you. Nicole in the building. Lawrence in the building. How you doing? Good to see you. Let's go, pretty people. Let's talk about it. So if you have a business, please put the word business in the chat so I know who I'm talking to. I am streaming in multiple places, as I recommend you do the same. If you want my referral link, send me the word referral, and I'll send you a way to do it. Thank you. You don't have to do that, Miss Cindy, but thank you for being the title gifter. I appreciate that. So listen, here's the deal. What gifts has been given to you? Every single one of us have gifts within us. And so you got to use that gift. So let's learn to respond by using it. That's how you're going to attract your community. That's how you're going to attract buying customers, because you're going to use the gift. So hashtag mama boys. Do y'all have any moms in the building? If you're a mom, say me, me. If you're a mom, put mom in the chat. So a while ago, because he's in high school now, I purchased my son a cell phone when he was about 8 at the time. So yes, I know parents, that could be stupid and smart, a stupid smart decision. So we can go ahead and call me Stuart, stupid and smart, okay? And it was a good idea for him, and he's pretty responsible, right? He has been able to keep up with his phone, even at a young age. So he's pretty responsible. So I felt the need that he needed a phone about 8 or 9 years old. So really I could get in touch with him. So it was one of those things. So one day I text him, Mom in the building. So one day I text him and I said, hey, Squirt, how you doing? And so he didn't answer. So when I saw him later on that day at home, I said, hey, Squirt, I text you. And he said, I know. I said, you didn't respond. He said, I know. I said, honey, when I give you a gift at a price, I expect for you to use it and to respond immediately, expeditiously, or it can be taken away. And I thought about that. I said, you know what? That's like God. He's given us gifts to us at a price. It's paid in full, and we've received the gifts. We've received our talents, and he's expecting us to use it. And he's expecting us to respond, or it can be taken away. And if you don't use it, you can lose it, right? And I told my son, if you don't text me back, you will lose it. You better believe it. So let me ask you this, pretty people. Are you using your gift that God has given you? Are you using it? Because it's been paid in full. So I need you to believe in your infinite potential. I need you to understand you can grow your community. You can grow a buying community of people who want your offer. But you got to go all in. You got to play full out. You got to play hard every day. You got to show up. You have to communicate. You have to be interested. You have to have, I'm telling you, determination like it's already done. Using the gifts every day. Because there's a lot of people who don't use their gift. They lie dormant inside of them. They never started that bakery. They never wrote that book. And it's still inside of them. I heard someone say our gifts are not supposed to change us, but to change and impact others. Correct. Your gift is supposed to empower other people. So I try to use the gifts that I am aware of. I perfect the gift every day. So when I'm on here, yes, it's for you, but it's also for me. So we can all win. There's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. So I'm going to give you some tips for you to really attract your community of people who want to see you win. They want to purchase your service, your product, your opportunities. They want to be a part of a movement. So you got to do these things. One of the gifts that I have is the gift to gab, to talk. And so I use that gift in my very first company. I would recruit everybody because I could talk to anybody. Once I learned what to say, once I understood the purpose and I believed it, if you were within 3 feet of me, baby, I was talking to you. And so that was a gift to talk. Now you can learn this skill because that's all it is. It's a skill. I just did it more than you. That's it. But you can learn how to do it. Online, you don't have to meet people face to face. Can you imagine every single day I was meeting people face to face, getting 20 names and numbers face to face? Can you imagine what that felt like, what that looked like? And all you have to do is go into communities, go into people's DMs, go to their pages and text. You didn't have to get dressed up with pantyhose and heels and suits. You didn't have to do any of that. You can be in your pajamas and make this happen. So when I tell you it's possible for you, it is. Let's learn how to do it. Number 1, write this down. I need a great note taker. I love it when people take notes in the comments because it helps me out. And I'm like, okay, they're learning that my time is not in vain. So yes, although I'm going to work out, So write this down. Number one, start with curiosity, not a pitch. So when you're meeting people, start with curiosity. You know, when you're creating content, you can create content that's making people want to know more about your business. You know, you can create content, and I teach this inside my 3-day rides, okay? When you're talking to someone, your first message should not be, hey girl, you want to join my team? Okay, there's no curiosity there, right? You're just asking a question for your personal need. You have to understand everything is about other people, right? Your goal has to be on helping other people. So your first thing isn't, hey, do you want to join my team? Do you want to buy my digital products? Do you want to do this? That's not your first question. No, ma'am. You're going to start with curiosity. You're going to comment with intention, okay? You're going to like their posts. You're going to engage with value so they notice you without you chasing them. I don't believe in chasing people. I don't teach you to chase people. I teach you to attract them. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Write that down. So one of the things that you can do to start engaging with more people is when you comment on 10 ideal prospects posts today, okay, notice that what I said. Thank you so much. You're going to comment on 10 ideal prospects posts, not randomly talking to people. You can go to people's page and see if they're your people. And if that's your people, you're going to choose 10 of those people, your ideal person, like, who do I want to work with? I get to hand pick who I want to work with. Your homework, comment on 10 ideal prospects posts today using this formula, okay? I'm going to give you a formula that works. I only share what I know for sure. I've done it for over and over and over and over and over. Bulletproof. You're going to always give value, plus encouragement, plus something specific, okay? You're going to give value. You are like I'm giving value right now. Okay, you're going to give encouragement like I'm doing right now. Okay, and then if I'm on your page, I'm going to be able to see your content and say something specific to your content because I want you to see me. I want you to notice me. I want to stand out because I'm different. If you go to your ideal clients' pages and you're commenting and loving and full sentences, she's going to notice you. So it's not weird if you talk to her in the DMs. It's not weird if she sees you in her live and you're giving her hearts. It's not weird. You're building a relationship. You're building your community, right? All right, you got that. Now, once you create curiosity content, it becomes easier when your content makes people ask you what you do. When people ask me, well, what do you do? I sell, like the young lady came on, she said, I want to go into the health field, I think, or something, nursing or whatever. She said, thank you for my daily heart need. Thank you for my daily heart need. You want people to say, well, what does this person do? How can this person help me? That's what curiosity marketing is. And so it's easier when your content makes people ask you what to do. Don't post everything. Post enough that they lean in and say, girl, what are you doing? How can I get it? You notice I said, I walk 10 to 15,000 steps a day. I drink 1 liter of water, and I actually have a pack of goodness that gives me energy, stamina, mental focus, and clarity. Now, somebody's going to text me and say, what's the packet? What's the name of the packet? See, I purposely didn't tell you the name so that you can say, and I say it pretty often, that's what I do when I get on the live. Hey, I'm walking, and I use a pack of goodness that gives me energy and stamina and mental focus. I got you. Every time someone asks down in the DMs, what was the packet that you use? What's the name of it? What's the company? That's curiosity marketing. I told you what it did. I didn't tell you the name. I told you the benefits. I didn't say a company. I told you what it's doing for me, right? Notice that now it makes you curious. Well, what is it? I want more energy. I want more stamina. She can walk for an hour and talk at the same time. I want to do that. I'm going to attract people who want those benefits. Make sense? Yes or yes? So put in the chat if I gave you a good example And that makes sense. So that was, I am selling you on it without saying, do you want to buy it? I don't need to say, do you want to buy it? I just keep getting on here walking and I tell you the benefits that it's doing for me. Makes sense, okay? Yes, curiosity marketing. Yes, it works every time. You got to try it. The next time you create content or you go live, just talk about whatever your product is, the benefits. I didn't even say a name of the product. I didn't say anything. I just said, I take a pack of goodness that gives me energy, stamina, mental focus, clarity. I don't have brain fog. I can walk for 2 hours without stopping. That's going to resonate with somebody who wish they could do that. They want those same results. And so it's easier for me to go now, whoever responds, likes, or in my live, it makes sense if I go to your page, love on your page, I can ask you any question about your body, your health. Hey, do you walk too? I saw you on my live. If you could change anything about your body, what would it be? Oh, I would want to walk like you. Oh, thank you so much. We're at 5,000. Woo woo. I want to have stamina like you. I want to have energy like you. Perfect. I can help you with that. Now I have the product in front of her. You see how that works? Did y'all catch that? Yes or yes? So you can attract your people by the content you put out. So make one post today that shows your results. Yes, okay? Make one post today that shows your results. It could be a client win, a before and after, a lifestyle upgrade, your schedule freedom. Write that down. Make one post today that shows your results. So if you are in, I know you're in, you do credit repair, right? So you can show results. Your credit score used to be 580. Now it's 710. Your client credit score used to be 700. Now it's 800. Those are results. That's also attraction marketing and curiosity. Like, how did they do that? How is she helping them increase their credit score in 6 months? You can show a client win. If you have a product, that weight loss product, or however your client is winning, finances, you help her save money. Okay, so she's been in your program for 2 or 3 months. She's been able to save $500 that she thought she didn't have. That's client wins. You want to post that. You want to do voiceovers about that. You don't have to show the client, but you can say, hey, I have this client, so-and-so. She came to me 3 months ago. I showed her how to save an extra $500. It's been 3 months. Here's her results. And she texts you, thank you so much. You show that. Hey, this is a client win. You could also do a lifestyle upgrade. What's a lifestyle upgrade, Jerusha? I used to wash my car, now I get it detailed. Lifestyle upgrade. I used to clean my house, now I have somebody come in every 2 weeks. Lifestyle upgrade. You don't have to say, I make this amount of money to show people you had a lifestyle upgrade. It could be something as simple as, I don't know, that's a simple one. Oh, I used to fly coach, now I fly first class. That's a lifestyle upgrade. Or whatever your lifestyle upgrade could be. Now, you also can show if you don't have that yet, because I know you're going to say you're new. I got you, girl. She's new. I got it. It could be your freedom, your schedule freedom. You work for yourself now. You left your corporate office. You could just show how you can schedule your doctor's appointments freely. You don't have to rush back to work because you only have an hour. You could show that you're having lunch with your daughter at her daycare. You don't have to rush back to lunch. So any of those things is results. So what you used to be and how it's going right now. You saw those posts before and after, or you can still do that with whatever is going on in your life. But don't explain how. Let the inbox and the DMs and the comments do the work for you. Don't explain how in the post, right? You just show it. You should obviously have a 7-day content calendar where you're doing this pretty often. Inside my 3-day Ride Business course, I do have a 7-day content calendar where you, good morning, Blue in the building. I do have a 7-day content calendar where you should have a rhythm of what you're posting every day. So Monday could be Motivational Monday, Tuesday, Testimonial Tuesday, Wednesday could be, I don't know, Wind Down Wednesday or Winning Wednesday, whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to rhyme, but if you get yourself on a pattern of what your 7 days look like, you're going to repeat it every single week. It's the same, it's just different content. That way you're not trying to figure out what to post every day. Do you like doing that? Do you like waking up like, oh, I gotta post? I don't like it. I like to have myself scheduled. I know what's going out for the day. I have 3 posts already scheduled today. TT now allows you to schedule your content through TT. You don't have to go to TT Studios. Obviously, I use an app that also schedules all of my content on all of the platforms. It's an all-in-one where if I put a piece of content in my all-in-one system, it'll post on YT, FB, IG, TT, the N, LinkedIn, that one. It posts everywhere I choose. So you can do it that way as well. So if you don't have a system like that, you're missing out. It's going to save you time. I'm a professional time thief. It's going to save you time. Are you with me? I don't like it. I have to learn soon to do content. You don't like content? What? Tell me what you don't like. Wait. Tell me what you don't like. You don't like having to create the content? Oh, you have to leave soon to go do content. Tell me what you don't like, though. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. So let me know. I know you got to go. So I can address it if it's something you don't like and encourage you and make sure that you work in that gift. That's what we're talking about. Make sure you're maximizing your gift. Now, here's a step number 2. You're going to use the 3-3-3 prospecting method. Yes. Okay, I don't like having to think about what to post. Me neither. I don't like to have to, oh God, I got to get some content. Because when you're rushing like that, and sometimes it could work out, right? Because it's on the, on the cuff or whatever. But it feels so much better for you to be a little bit more organized, where you have content that you thought about the day before or whenever, and you batched content. Like I batch a lot of content. I'll create 5 pieces, go ahead and edit them, go ahead and do the captions, and then I schedule it. So I know if my day gets crazy with my clients inside my 3-day ride, or my day gets crazy with life, I still have content going out. And I'm not trying to be like, oh my gosh, I got to create something, and I just show you my dinner. And then that doesn't do anything. So yes, I really like the fact that you can create the content in batches, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of content. Go ahead and schedule them. Now, I have a power hour strategy. I do everything in 15-minute intervals. If I can't do it in 15 minutes, wherever I am, I just stop. So if I'm supposed to be editing something in 15 minutes and it's now 16 minutes, I stop. I'm going to have to edit that later. My 15 minutes is up. You got to stay true to the schedule. That's how you're more productive. I don't even worry about it. I got 15 minutes to engage with you on social media. When my 15 minutes is up, I'm done engaging for the day. If I have to have 15 minutes going into my communities, whether you are in a, okay, can I say core? Can I say that? Okay, any community that you're in, whether it's a group or whether it is any other communities, if I need to engage for 15 minutes in those communities, I engage for 15 minutes. That's it. Everything I'm doing it in 15 minutes, income producing activities. You will find that you get way more done than trying to commit to an hour or 2. That hour or 2 never happens, but 15 minutes can. Does that make sense? So yes, if you haven't seen my power hour strategy along with the 7-day content calendar, it's the 3 productivity hacks. Put the word hacks in the chat. That is so true. She said that is so true. Okay, I only share what I know for sure. It's my true experience of 20 years. I know what I know. You're not going to get it done when you're like, okay, I'm going to send the kids outside and I'm going to sit right here. And you're not. Just still in 15 minutes, you're way more productive. So here's a strategy for you. Write this down. The 333 prospecting method. Okay. This works for every beginner. Doesn't matter where you are, right? It works for you. When you comment on 3 people's posts. Now, I don't like to call people strangers, best advice. I don't like to call you strangers if you followed my live. I don't call you a stranger if you followed me or friended me. I don't call you a stranger if you commented. You're no longer a stranger to me. But you're going to comment on 3 people's posts who engaged with you. It doesn't matter how they engage. They engage in your stories. Those are your people. However, you're going to comment on 3 people's posts. You're going to reply to 3 stories. You're going to start 3 new conversations. This is for my beginners, okay? You're just starting off. You're scared. You're freaked out. You need to sell this product. You got these samples. You don't know what to do. I'm telling you what to do to build your community that's buying from you. You're going to comment on 3 people's posts. You're going to reply to 3 stories. You're going to start 3 new conversations. A pretty person's going to put this in the chat for me. Mr. Frank is in the building. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. Boss Up is in the building. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I go right now. It's 10,000 hearts. Aloha. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Do me a favor. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, can you hold my nose down and make sure you share the broadcast to 10 of your besties? If you're on the FB and the I and the YT, share the broadcast. Let's go, pretty people. Let them know we want education to go viral. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, please share the broadcast. Thank you, Mr. Frank, for the popular vote. Yes, thank you so much for the notes. So, for my beginners, every single day, if you do this, that's 63 new warm leads per week without cold messaging that feel weird. I'm going to say it again. Here's an action step for my beginners, my people who are scared to talk to people, my people who want success on social media, my people who have been posting and praying. You're my people. So you're going to homework. You're going to comment on 3 people's posts who has engaged with you on any level. You're going to reply to 3 stories. That means you're going to go to your stories and reply to 3 stories. You're going to start 3 new conversations. Now, if you don't know what to say, that's where my 3-day ride comes in. I have so many scripts. I have a workbook for my 3-day riders. They can just open it up and say, okay, what am I supposed to say next, Jerusha? It's in the workbook. So if you don't know what to say, then you definitely want to put RIDE in the chat, RIDE, so you can see what's available. If it's a fit, perfect. If it's not a fit, perfect. Everything's good. It's all good. But I strongly suggest that you see what's available for you. Most people say no to what they don't know. Write that down. Most people say no, N-O, to what they don't know, K-N-O-W. So I want you to get educated. The book that I live by says, my people will perish because of lack of knowledge. Get educated. Then decide, okay, it's for me or not. That way you make an informed decision. You following me? If you were to do this every day, that's 63 new warm leads per week without cold messaging that feel weird. How many of you don't talk to people because it feels weird? You're nervous. Okay, tell the truth, shame the devil. Yes, Jerusha, it's weird. I feel like they're strangers. I feel like they're gonna curse me out. I feel. Yes, thank you so much for putting that in the chat. Yes, you're so worried about your feelings and worried about you that you can't see the people. Now, if you follow me, you already know I said keep your eyes on the people. See the people, see the people, see the people. The moment you take your eyes off the people and you make it about you, it's harder. But if you stop saying, well, I feel like they're going to feel like I'm bothering them. I feel it's still about you. I need you to release that. Remember, you have a gift and I need you to use it. Can you imagine God gave you this gift and you're still in your feelings and you won't share that gift with other people? Man, I don't want to be that person. Okay, the next step. You're so scared to be broke. Yes, you're right, Mr. Frank. Here we go. Number 3 or 4, whatever. We're going to ask better questions. I'm a great question asker. You're going to ask better questions. You're going to attract better people. You need quality people because you have to charge for your services. Your product costs something, right? So don't be ashamed of your prices. The price is the price. When I worked in television, there are certain commercials that go in certain shows because there's a quality of people that watch certain programs. So we put certain, thank you so much. Thank you, Bola. We put certain luxury cars in certain programs. Then we put other cars in other programs. So you want quality people that they can say, I want to make this decision. I want to work with you. Here's my credit card. That's what you want, right? So you have to attract them. You're going to attract better people. I bet you now you're going to watch this. I worked in radio and television. Notice what commercials come in certain shows and other commercials come in certain shows. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's called strategic marketing. That is the point. Why would I show people who watch a particular show, they earn less than $40,000 a year, they can probably afford this car. Let me put this car in these type of shows. But this program has more quality, who makes more than six figures. I'm gonna put these cars in these shows. It happens every day. I worked in radio and television. I know what I know. So when you're marketing on social media, keep in mind who you're talking to and who you're trying to attract. That's why you handpick who you want to work with. That's why you can go to people's account and look at it and see if those are your people. Real easy. Okay? So you shouldn't have to convince. Recruiting or attracting is not convincing. It's qualifying. Say, Jerusha said it's not convincing. It's qualifying people for your time and your effort. And that's what we do in television. So you're going to be able to ask good questions. Woo! We're at 10,000! Woo! Thank you! We're at 10,000. I guess I need to change the goal because we reached that goal too. If you're on FB, you can give me some stars. Let's go, FB. You're running behind. Okay? Let's go, FB. So let me see what I'm supposed to put up here. Double tap the screen. Let me know you are present. Please do me a favor. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, can you please share the broadcast to two of your besties right now? Yep, share the broadcast because we want to make sure everybody get the help that they need. Whether you're a beginner or mature entrepreneur, we want you to get in there where you fit in there. All right? So we're going to ask better questions. We're going to ask qualifying questions. We're going to see if those are your people. So when you are talking to someone, I don't use the word interested. You'll hear somebody else may say something differently. But as a good salesperson, we don't want to ask you, are you interested? Because we haven't given you the information yet. Thank you so much. I appreciate the share. So you want to ask questions like, are you open? Are you open to learning another way to earn money online? So Bola sells digital products. If I were you, I would do the 3-3-3 formula that I just gave you. And when you talk to them, I'm thirsty. When you talk to them down in the DMs, you can ask a question, not in the comments. Okay, you ask a question in the comments about the content. You're asking questions in the DMs about your offer. Okay, makes sense? So you want to ask the person down in the DMs because you sell digital products. Are you open to learning another way to earn money online? You're just asking a question. Or here's another one. Bola, this is for you. Are you actively looking for ways to increase your income? Question mark. Do you already make money on social media? Question mark. You can ask qualifying questions. This is how you get to know the person. This is how you hear the need. This is how you do it. You don't want to say, do you want to buy my digital product? Do you want to join my team on the digital journey? Boo, that's about you. You want to find out about them. Make sense? Yes or yes? So I gave you 3 questions that any person that has digital products that you can use. Because open-ended questions get open minds. You start allowing that person to open their mindset. Yes, I do want to make money online. Yes, I want to learn how to increase my income online. Yes, it's a yes. Everything that I just said, most people are going to say yes. I'm almost saying 80%, 90% of people will say yes based on the questions I just asked. The questions you ask is, are you interested? Boo! We don't want to ask that. We want to ask questions that we're getting a yes. Are you open to learning another way to earn money online? Yes. Most people aren't going to be like, no, I'm not looking for a way to earn money online. Like, that sounds crazy. No one's really going to say that. And so another way that you can do it if you have a service, are you open to getting educated? So when you say, are you open to getting educated? If you're in my 3-day ride, you already have this. If you say, are you open to getting educated? I've not really had anybody say, I'm not open to getting educated now. That sounds crazy. I've not had anybody do that. Most people are going to be like, yeah, I could get educated. Good. Now you can put your thing in front of them, your website, your link, your stanza, whatever it is, your landing page. You can now put it in front of them because, yes, they're open to getting educated further. Are you following me? Here's what most people don't do. And you got to take them notes. Here's what most people don't do. They don't share the benefits before the business. You are so busy trying to sell the business, you need to be selling the benefits. I sold you on somebody said, yes, what's the thing that you drink? Okay. I sold you on the benefits. You want to make sure you share the benefits before the business. People don't want just a business. They want what a business gives them. What can a business do for me? What can the product do for me? So the business that you have, if you're going to show someone how to start a digital business, sell digital products, right? They want to know, okay, how can it help me? You can earn more money. You can have time freedom. Okay. You get to build a community of people. It's going to build your confidence. You're going to learn some skill sets. So whatever your business benefits are, you got to write it down. I've said this more than 100 times. Write down the benefits of your services. Write down the benefits of your product. Write down the benefits of your opportunity. Do videos based on the benefits. When you do videos based on the benefits, you're going to attract your ideal client. Because if somebody doesn't want to have stamina and energy and they don't want more agility, they're not open to what I just said. Okay? But somebody who says, yes, well, what is the name of the product? They're like, well, what is it? Those are my people. Are you following me? So you want to post. Before this business, I struggled with. Now I have blank results. You want to tell a story. People don't do this enough, even myself included. I typically would do this in my stories and not in the feed. But I'm going to tell you one of the things that you can do. You can do a post today. Okay, second homework. You can do, I can't help it. I can't help it because I'm teaching so much in my courses. It's hard for me not to give homework. So one of the actionable steps that you can choose to do, it's a choice because you're not in my ride with me. You can post, before this business, I struggled with. So like you could say, Shanae, whoever, you could say, before this business, I struggled with acne. Okay. Or before this business, I struggled with talking to people online. Before this business, I struggled with whatever you struggle with. It's about you. Remember, people love authenticity. So whatever you struggle with. Before this business online, I struggled with social media, with technology, and I still do. Now, I have results. I have 160,000 followers on FB and 45,000 on TT. Like, so now I have that. Results sale. Stories, you want to tell the story because now they say, oh, I think I can do it. Oh, maybe this person can teach me how they did it. Stories seal the deal. So don't be afraid to tell your story I would say 2 or 3 times a month. Tell your story. The same people aren't going to see it. Tell your story. Hey, before I started my side hustle, I struggled with selling online. Whatever your struggle is, now I have 30 new customers. Results sale. You wrote it down. I gave you a complete thing that you can do. And just tell us how you became who you are. You don't have to be a 6, 7, 8 figure earner to have success. Everybody measures success differently. You actually getting one customer is success. You getting 3 more responses that you didn't have last week is success. So all of those things is a part of your story. And you want to tell other people, hey, this is what I've been doing and I've been getting great results. I struggle with getting clients and bookings. Now, after taking the 3-day ride, I have 3 new bookings. I made 4 new contacts. I've got 1 person who's already in my blah, blah, blah. That's result-driven post. People believe in what they see. So share the wins. I don't believe in you have to, if you want, you can say the dollar amount. That's up to you, right? You can share your customer story, all of those things, your team milestones. A lot of you are part of like a network marketing, direct sales community. You can share the team pictures, how you've grown. You can do shout outs. All of those things is sharing wins. Make sense? So you can post 1 piece of proof today with the caption. Yes, thank you so much. So post 1 piece of proof today with the caption, okay? And you can just say something like, pretty people do pretty things. That's what I would say. Here's what happened this week. And then you say it, okay? Here's what happened this week. Yes, before financial coaching or struggling with, yes. So for you, let me see. For you, you want to definitely say, before my financial coaching business, I struggled with, saving money, or I struggled with budgeting every day, or I struggled with paycheck to paycheck. Whatever the struggle was, I don't know what the struggle was. Whatever the struggle is, before, even you can say before my financial business coaching business, yeah. Before my financial business, yes. I struggled with, and whatever you struggle with, I got to make sense, okay? Now, after I've learned how to save and how to budget, and I no longer live paycheck to paycheck, or whatever your situation is, right? That's results. Results sale. I'm so happy I'm able to share this with other people. That's a post. That's a story. That's it. And so now people are like, oh, that's good. Now that she's gone through financial coaching or financial services, or she has a plan, now she doesn't struggle with that anymore. Anything that you excel in a little bit is progress, because somebody else wished they were where you were or where you are. You think it has to be super big. It doesn't. Most people just wish they could do what you're doing. Most people wish they could do a live like this. They just wish, oh, I wish I could do a live. Oh, I wish I had that energy. Oh, I wish I knew that information. So you can share what you know for sure. Now, here's the thing. Most people's problem is they don't follow up. I gave you all these strategies and homework, and you didn't follow up. So it doesn't work if you don't follow up, okay? You do have to follow up. Now, if you're inside my 3-day ride, I give you all these different ways to really follow up. You get my follow-up ebook, The Overcoming Objections. If you haven't seen the ride, put the word ride in the chat. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Yes, all you have to do is, I don't think I can I do the Service Plus on here? Oh, okay, right here. Message me ride on TT. You got to use the Service Plus button. Message me ride, RIDE, direct right there. Direct message me ride, DM me ride, so you can see what's available. If you only want parts of it, like maybe you only want the 7-day content calendar and you just want the power hour, that's great. At least see what is available for you and your business. Don't wait until 2026. The time is now. Most people's problem is they're waiting to start. The reason why they're not super successful, they're waiting to start. They're waiting for something to happen. All the lights got to turn green before I drive home, which will never happen. So when you are doing these assignments and this homework, you got to follow up with people. Now, inside the 3-day ride, I teach you a follow-up method and a tool that you can use so you don't lose track of people because you're leaving money on the table. You want to build that trust fast by following up because you care. Your energy, your excitement, your confidence, you care about this person. So next time, do me a favor. Thank you so much. Shorty in the building. Next time someone shows interest, you can send them a quick message. It's nothing like you getting a message from me, right? It's nothing like you are in my live and then after the live, I send you a message. It's nothing like that immediate contact, right? It's nothing like even if I leave a voice clip. It's nothing like me saying, hey, pretty people, thank you so much for joining my live. Did you get those business tips? Question mark. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like the voice. I can say, I wanted to personally thank you for giving me my daily heartbeat. I appreciate you. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like me saying, thank you so much for helping me reach my goal inside my live. You're awesome. It's nothing like it. Take advantage of it. Game changer. Boom. Now, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to send paragraphs. So if you're texting or if you're leaving a voice clip, you don't want to send paragraphs. You send options, right? So if I send you a message, beginners talk too much. Pros give choices. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, beginners, you talk too much. You never shut up. You think you got to convince the person how great your product is. Convince the person how great your service is. Stop it. Okay? You want to give choices. You want to give choices. You want to ask questions. Okay? The person who talks the most actually loses. So you want to be the person that's asking questions and they're talking. Let them talk and tell you their whole life story. Let them tell you everything they want to tell you. You become a great listener. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. If you send them your stand store and they didn't purchase, you too. If you send them your stand store or whatever you have and they didn't purchase, you got to follow up. I sent you my 1-minute video. I sent you a quick breakdown, or I sent you a 2-minute message. Okay, whatever you did, you got to follow up. You following me? Yes or yes? Was it easy for you to jump on the stand store and find the product? You got to ask another question because they didn't purchase yet. So you got to follow up with that. You're just like, oh, well, I don't want to bother people. You don't know what happened. For me, I'm going to tell you my very first business, I didn't show up for my first meeting. She scheduled me. My son got sick and I didn't show up. I was the best recruit she ever had in her whole life. You see what I'm saying? So it's not, you still thinking about you. She didn't know my circumstances. She didn't know my son was sick. She didn't know he was a preemie. She didn't know he had difficulties on a heart monitor, couldn't breathe. She didn't know any of these things, right? He would just stop breathing in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night. She didn't know that. So when she scheduled me, I confirmed. But the day I was supposed to show up for the meeting, my son was sick. And so when she was like, hey, you come to the meeting? No, no, my son is sick. I'm not going to be able to come to the meeting. She said, oh, I've already booked a conference room. You know, my so-and-so is looking to meet you. I understand. But yes, my son is sick. See, you actually don't know what's going on with people. Now, she could have took that as I'm not interested. She could have said, oh, she's trying to blow me off. But she followed up. See? She followed up. And from that follow-up, I showed up to the next meeting. And then I became the top 1% in the company. You see how that works? So you're not bothering people. It just wasn't a good time. She wasn't a priority. Her meeting wasn't a priority. It doesn't matter how good it is. My son was the priority. So I was not going to come to your meeting and not go home and take care of him. So no one's going to tell you all the details. That's why you have to follow up. People aren't ignoring you. They're busy. You need a follow-up flow, not feelings. I feel. We're going to let your feelings go if you want to be super successful. Now, if you don't, you can just keep thinking everything's about you and taking it personal. And even if someone says no, they're not interested. It's not no to you. It's personal preference. It's not personal. It's personal preference. And so I have that follow-up ebook. Thank you so much. That's available. It's also inside the 3-day ride. When you are following up, it's not about purchase. It's more so here's something I learned today. I wanted to share that with you. Or I was in a Zoom meeting with one of my top executives and I thought about you, and you tell them what you thought about. That's follow-up. Going to somebody's comments and saying, oh, I appreciate your content. It inspires me. That's follow-up. Going down in the DMs and saying, hey, I'm just circling back with you as promised is follow-up. I give you all of this inside the follow-up ebook. Yeah, the follow-up ebook is only $31.97. So yes. So if you want the follow-up ebook, it comes with the Overcoming Objections bundle. Either way. Is this helping you? Is this making sense? We're at 12,000. Stories is 24 hours. That's your 24-hour commercial. That's all stories is. In your stories, write this down. You want to have daily story sequences, right? You want to have the behind the scenes, pictures of you, photos, pictures of your product, how you use the product, lifestyle, what you ate today, a call to action. Want me to show you what I do? Want me to show you how this works? That's how your inbox will fill up, even through your stories. Stories get more views than in the feed. You want to show how easy it can be. But you don't want to tell people entrepreneurship is easy. You don't want to tell people making $30,000 a month is easy. You don't want to tell people you don't. You want to tell people it's possible. Because what is easy to you might not be easy to them. When people say, oh, social media, all you got to do is go to CapCut and edit. That seems so difficult to me and challenging. The moment you say, I got to go to another app, I kind of checked out a little bit. So you don't want to say, oh, it's easy to make money. You want to say you can learn a skill. So you can show your simple daily routines so they can see themselves doing it. Simple is me going live. You can learn the skill. Simple is you doing content for 7 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay, that's doable. They can learn that skill. You want to post a video showing them simple tasks. What's a simple task, Jerusha? A simple task is record a 15-second clip, posting, shipping, responding to clients, laughing, living. This is what my business looks like. That is a post. You laughing, you living, you're on your computer, you're on a Zoom meeting. That is life. That's your behind the scenes so they can see how simple it can be. And of course, you're always going to close with confidence. You are the opportunity. I am the brand. Your energy matters more than your script. Okay, when you believe in what you offer, they feel it. Can you feel my energy? Yes or yes? Okay, energy is transferable and energy is contagious. Can you feel my energy? When someone seems open, close them. And here's how you close. You can write this down. Based on everything I've shared with you, okay? This sounds perfect for you. You ready to get started? Based on everything that you share with me, sounds like we're ready to get started. You make the assumption you're ready. You sound like you want to make more money online. Based on everything that you share with me, let's go. How would you like for me to send it to you? Or I can do it for you. However your business works. Now, I don't like to put everything in a person's hand because then they don't do it. So if you have a business where you can go ahead and put in the customer's information and go ahead and log them in, perfect. I say do that. But if it's private information like socials, you can send it to them and stay on the phone and walk them through the process. Okay, you don't want to just send them a link and ghost them. Oh, I sent it and they never did it. Say, you know what? It's actually faster if I walk you through it. There's some tricky questions. All right, did you get it? Yes. Okay, perfect. I have it up on my screen. You have it up on your screen. Okay, great. Let's go through it. You can go through it with the person. Don't be afraid to do that. Do you want the customers? Do you want the sales or not? Do you want results or not? Okay, so you got to build that confidence. Most people will be afraid to do what I just said, but you can learn the skill. Okay, recruiters don't hope. We close deals. So I'm not going to leave everything up to you to do it later. I'm going to do it when I get home. And you never get home, apparently, because you never did it. So I'm going to say it takes 5 minutes. I can do it for you. You can give me X, Y, and Z information, or I can walk you through it and I stay on the phone because I want to make sure it goes through. That way you're still in control. You following me? That way you are still in control, not them. Remember we talked about your gift? This is it. Using your gift, making sure you show up, making sure you play hard, This is the gift. I've given you enough homework, examples, strategies that you can see results today. I challenge you. Do everything that I suggested or some of what I suggested. Come back to me and tell me your results. I'm happy to highlight you in my stories. You see how that worked? I'm happy to highlight you in my stories on Testimonial Tuesday. Share with me what happened, what you did. I'm happy to. That's what Pretty People do, which is my organization, Pretty People Incorporated. We're going to make sure we crown our kings and queens over here. We celebrate, collaborate, we connect so we can make that money, honey. That's what being pretty is all about. I'm not worried about you getting my clients and my customers and my connections, because what God has for me is for me. I don't even want what he has for you. You see how that worked out? And so I don't know if you guys know Dr. Murdoch. He is one of the wisest champions of success that I've heard or that I have ever read. One of his books is called The Law of Recognition. You better write this down. Write that down. The Law of Recognition. You can Google it, okay? The book says that everything we want and need in life is already of recognition. That means the vision, you've already seen it, right? God gave you the vision. He's going to make the provision. So the book talks about it's already of recognition. So as soon as we recognize who and what it is, he talks about having a dormant ability. Let me give you an example. People with dormant abilities can sing, but they don't. People with dormant abilities can produce videos, ads, they can do copy, they can blog, but they don't. People with dormant abilities can build, they can teach, they can speak, they can mentor, they can sell, but they don't. Their abilities lie dormant inside of them. The great thing is you have a choice to tap into those hidden potentials. This makes me so excited. Do you have dormant abilities that you're going to let, you're going to let go this year? You're going to do the work this year. Do you have hidden potentials? Do you have hidden gifts? Yes. We're going to tap into those potentials this year. You're not going to let those things lie dormant, because most of who you really are haven't been seen yet. Most of who you really are has been hidden below the waterline. We talked about that the other day. Have been hidden. You will have a chance to challenge yourself every day. You got to start today, not 2026, not January 1, today. Because you're fighting against your own self-imposed limits. Nobody told you you could only be a teacher. You are not just a teacher. That's an occupation. Teaching is what you do. It's not who you are. Write that down. A key factor, thank you so much. A key factor is develop a growth mindset versus a fixed one. You got to write that down. So we set our own limitations. Time is the only thing that's limited. So don't waste it. So I need you to tap into your full potential. I need you to use the gift that God gave you. I need you to say, you know what? I'm not going to let this talent lie dormant. Today is my day. I was meant to hear her voice. I was meant to understand I have a gift and I might lose it if I don't use it. You following me? So if you love to learn, I love to teach. If you want to learn more actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, all you have to do is make sure you follow or subscribe. Subscribe to the page. That will be your best bet. Our subscribers get special trainings. And so, of course, if you want to work with me, obviously one-on-one, you can get inside my 3-day ride business course. Inside the course, I teach you how to attract unlimited leads. I teach curiosity marketing, attraction marketing. I teach you how to start conversations that convert. I teach you how to put up content that attracts the right person. So we're trying to get you more customers, clients, and connections, not followers, okay? You can have 1,000 followers and make $100,000 a year, okay? 1,000 committed people who've invested in you and make $100,000 a year. So you don't have to have 50,000 to make it happen. So I'm looking for the people that's ready to work. You're ready to put your head down. You're ready to, yes, have tunnel vision. Those are my people. They're ready right now. The decision makers. Because indecision is a decision. So if you're that type of person, make sure you follow and subscribe. If you want more details about the 3-day rides, just text me the word ride, DM me the word ride. If you're on TT, we got to use the Service Plus button. Okay, and then I'm going to pin the Service Plus button. DM me, ride, let's ride, let's ride. You're going to DM me ride. All right, let's go. Bob in the building. Hey, Bob, how you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Yes, we want to reach this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We got to reach this goal right here. We're in the fest. The fest gear is available. Let's go. Woo, woo. We got what? 1 out of 5. We got this. We got this, pretty people. 1 out of 5. Let's go. Thank you so much. If you subscribe to my YT, I appreciate you. Lord, you're pretty, age finer than wine. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. If you're not following, make sure you follow. If you have a business, you definitely want to follow. I help you build your business using sales and marketing strategies. Yes, of course, that convert into clients, customers, and connections. So yes, do me a favor. Hi, Bob. How you doing? Make sure that you share this with your business bestie. So don't let your abilities lie dormant. Today is your day. I appreciate the love. So do me a favor. Yes, share the broadcast. We have 1 out of 5. Let's go, pretty people. Let me can I not share from here? I don't think, since I'm streaming, I'm using a stream key. I don't think you can, hold on. Oh, maybe right here I can. Oh yeah, I just figured it out. I'm so smart. Not really. So I'm using a stream key on TT, and I just figured out how I could also use this. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, whatever. So do me a favor. Yes, was this excellent? Did you get the homework? Okay. You know what to do. You're going to use the formula that I gave you. Do not make excuses. I say this every live. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. Do not make excuses for your inaction. If I can learn how to use social media, you can absolutely learn. Baby, I have a little bit of ADHD. I'm dyslexic sometimes. Like, all things be happening. I did share the broadcast. So here we go. Yes, you're going to build your community. You're going to go inside those communities. You're going to make sure you do the homework. Real easy. Introduce yourself. Tell your story, how you started online or how you started your business. Tell your story. Get your homework done. If you missed the homework, okay, yes, don't miss the homework. You want to show up. I work out between 10 and 12. You want to show up. So use your stories to tell people about your life. That's what stories is for, to tell a story. Stories sell, facts tell. So you want to use your stories for that. When you are creating content for your business, talk about benefits, not the business. Talk about the benefits, not the business. And the homework, she said, what was the homework? The homework is comment on 3 posts, 3 people who engaged with your post, whether they followed you, friended you, commented, shared, whatever. You're going to comment on 3 people's posts. You're going to reply to 3 stories. You're going to start 3 new conversations. This is for my beginners, my people that are scared to talk to people. You're afraid. This is the start for you. Every single day, if you did this every single day, that's 63 new warm leads per week without cold messaging and feeling awkward and crazy and scared. 3 people. You can handle 3. If you're inside my 3-day ride, we do more than 3. We do 10, 15, 20 a day because we get results daily. We make money daily. So to start off, you want to start right here. You just got to get in the habit of doing it. You got this. I believe in you. All right. So my son has a doctor's appointment. He was out of school yesterday and today. He has a doctor's appointment at 2:15. So I got to go shower and get ready to take him to his doctor's appointment. So let me know if you do your homework. I love to highlight you in my stories. Testimonial Tuesday. So yes, any strategy that I've given you, any inspiration, motivation, or whatever I've given you, and you try it, tell me your results so I can celebrate you. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. I want to see you win. Okay. I want to see you do it. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Okay. I'm your biggest cheerleader, your hype man. You can do it. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I see you on the page. I'll see you tomorrow between 10 and 12. Get our workout on. Let's go, pretty people. 10 to 15,000 steps. You can do it. Wasn't that great? Yes, I appreciate you. That's your homework. Can you imagine the results that you're going to receive if you do it every day? Can you imagine the success that is upon you right now? Can you imagine having customers every day purchasing your product, your service, your opportunity? Can you imagine getting excited? Yes. Okay, I see it for you. Me and you. I see you. I see it. So I'll see you on tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, I typically do a 1:30 lunch and learn every Tuesday. Obviously today I won't be doing a 1:30. That's why I'm here right now. Because I gotta take my son to the doctor. He has a 2:15 appointment. So I'm probably gonna be in the car at 1:30. It was not planned. Obviously, he's ill. He didn't go to school. So that's the time that the doctor said she could see him. So yes, obviously, if I had it planned and I knew he had a doctor's appointment, I would have recorded it live and I would have still had that available. But yes, so it is what it is. But you get me every day from 10 to 12. So I'll see you on tomorrow. Enjoy. Thank you.